Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about integration. So now I will show you the technique how to answer two questions in here. The first one, we need to change about sin 2x into 2 sin x cosine x. Next, we need to use about integration by substitution. So we put about u equal to cosine x squared. The u you got about negative 2 sin x cosine x, and we have the s. Next, we need to change the bound in here. If s equal to number 0, so u should be about number 1. If s equals to b over 2, so u should be about number 0 in here. So this one we change for u square, 2 sin s ds, 2 sin s cosine s ds, we have negative du. Number 0 we change for number 1, b over 2 we change for number 0, and now we can get the final answer. And we put the bounds in here. So we got about b over 4. So now let's go to the second one. Now we will use the same technique for the first one. So I will calculate this one. So we multiply both sides with number 2. Next, we need to use about integration by substitution. So we put about u equal to sin x squared. So in this one, cosine x to the power of 4, we can change about 1 minus sin x squared to the power of 2. This one you got about du equal to 2 sin x cosine x ds. Next, we need to change the bounds in here. If s equal to number 0, so u should be about number 0. If s equal to b over 2, so u should be about number 1. This is number 1. This is about du. This is about u square. This is about u square. Or this is u, sorry. So this one we need to expand, and you got about u square minus 2u plus 2. So we can use about partial fractions. So we put about capital A u plus b over u square minus 2u plus 2, and we have cu plus d over u square plus 1. Later that we do common denominator. So we got about au plus b multiplied with u square plus 1, and we have cu plus d multiplied with u square minus 2u plus 2. So for this one, we need to expand. So we got about au to the power of 3 plus au plus bu square and b. About this one, you got about cu to the power of 3 minus 2cu square plus 2cu plus du square minus 2du plus 2d. And now we need to arrange based on the power of u in here. So this one, u to the power of 3, we got about a plus c. About u square, we got about b minus 2c plus d. About u, we got about a plus 2c minus 2d. And the last one, we got about 2d plus b. And now we can create the system of equations. So we got about a plus c equal to number 0, b minus 2c plus d equals to number 0, a plus 2c minus 2d equals to number 0, 2d plus b equals to number 1. And now we get the solution of this one. So we got about a equal to negative 2 over 5, b equals to 3 over 5, c equals to 2 over 5, d equals to 1 over 5. So we return back to this one and we put inside this integration. So a should be about negative number 2, b should be about number 3, c should be about number 2, and d should be about number 1. We have 1 over 5 multiplied with 1 over 2, we got about 1 over 10. So now, about this fraction in here, we can put about number 4 minus number 1. This one we can divide into 2u over u square plus 1 and 1 over u square plus 1. This one we can put about negative number 1 over this one. So now we can get the final answer. The integral of this one, you got about negative ln u square minus 2u plus 2, and we have number 2 in here. This one we got about negative r time of 1 minus u. This one you got about ln of u square plus 1. And the last one you got about r time of u we put the bounds in here. So you got the final answer. That should be about P plus ln 16 over 20, and this one is greater than P over 12. That's the end. Thank you for watching.